I'd like to move now to introduce your commencement speaker, and I'm thrilled to introduce him, Brian Stading. He's a perfect choice for commencement for you. With almost 25 years of aggressive experience in telecommunications, he stepped up to become president of the Northwest region of CenturyLink in 2011, which is our anniversary year. He is responsible for the operational and financial success of markets in Washington, Idaho, Oregon, Montana, and Wyoming. His primary focuses include competitive positioning, market share, and network capability and reliability. These probably are familiar terms to our MBA students. And he himself holds an MBA from Northwestern University's prestigious Kellogg School of Management. Brian's very active in the community. He's on numerous boards and commissions. He also is on the Seattle Sports Commission, and if you drove by their stadium, you may know the Seahawks Stadium bears the CenturyLink name. CenturyLink is a significant employer in our region with 3,000 people in their employment, including 2,000 in the greater Seattle area. I'd be honored if you'd help me welcoming Brian. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the wonderful introduction, Jean. And actually, it turns out I need an introduction like that more than ever these days. Because whenever I tell anybody I work for CenturyLink, they automatically think I work at the stadium. It's true. The stadium, we're proud sponsors of CenturyLink Field, the home of the Super Bowl champion Seattle Seahawks and the 12th man. Absolutely. We're proud, very, very proud partners of the Seahawks and the Seattle Sounders FC. Well, I would like to start by welcoming friends, families, distinguished guests, faculty, and obviously you graduates. Congratulations on a magnificent day. I would like to start by saying for all of you that did this by yourself, no help, congratulations, sit tight. For the rest of you, I would like for this opportunity for you, the graduating class of 2014, to thank all of those who supported you on this journey, including your loved ones, your spouses, your family members, your faculty, and yes, obviously your mentors. You didn't get to this point without them. So put your hand on your right heart, on your heart, turn around, say thank you. It's okay to say I love you. Right? Come on, give it thank you very much. It's okay. Say I love you. The sacrifices you have made to be here today to receive your degree are Herculean. It is not a matter of if you are going to be successful. You are successful today because you're here. It is really a matter of how much more successful you will be. Go hold your heads up high, be proud of your accomplishments, and this is a great day for you. You are proof that Western Governors University effectively provides access to higher education in an affordable and flexible way that reaches the greatest resources in our region. That's you. I truly believe that the competency-based learning educational system aligns with how the real world works. The real world doesn't really care, especially in a couple years, what your letter grade was. It doesn't really care that you sat X number of hours in class. It doesn't really care that you took X number of courses. It just really cares if you are able to do what you say you will do and that you do it well. I know this. I have employees at CenturyLink that are working on getting their undergraduate degree and graduate degrees while they do their jobs. Ultimately, I predict the competency-based approach will become more the educational norm than not in the future. WGU does not grow 600% over the past 3 years unless it's working and it is relevant and has great leadership. I too am a product of a non-traditional education path. Much like you, and I have a background that can relate to each and every one of you. I attended a typical 4-year undergraduate institution, for a year. Things didn't work out. I moved back home, commuted to a local school, worked multiple jobs to earn money to pay for my undergraduate degree. The difference was I came out of that school with not really knowing what I wanted to do. To be honest, I know I was tired of working in factories. I was tired of working construction. I was tired of working landscaping jobs. I was tired of being too hot in summers, too cold in the winters. My bar was pretty low. I just really wanted to wear a tie and work in an air-conditioned office. So I was approached by, based on my degree, I was approached by a telecommunications executive, and he said, I understand that you're going to be graduating this spring, and I said, yes, I am. He said, do you know anything about electricity? I said, I know enough to stay away from it. He said, that's okay. You're getting your degree in business. We can teach you the technical things on the job, but you have your business degree. Maybe someday, potentially, you'll be able to move into management. I started out as a telecommunications technician. I now have the proud honor and privilege to lead over 1,000 technicians in the Northwest region. They do amazing things, and I truly believe that I work for them. The competency-based reality was never more evident when it came to my graduate degree. I was working in the telecommunication industry, kind of on this technical track for 10 years or so. Our company was going through a major restructuring. Large company, one of the largest restructurings I still have ever seen. I had people that I worked for say, just sit tight, keep your head down, keep doing what you're doing. We're going to take care of you. Once our jobs get set, we'll come in and we'll make sure that you had a job. I said to myself, this is a great opportunity. The company is restructuring. I can reinvent myself. I want to go do something different. I want to use my business degree. I want to be in strategic marketing, business development, corporate, something. I didn't know what they did, but that's what I wanted to do. So through a friend of a friend, I got an interview with the director of strategic marketing and business development of a group. Went through the interview. I actually put my tie on. I had my suit and actually started wearing glasses because I thought it made me look a little smarter. And so I go through the interview, and the hiring director says to me, I'm sorry, I can't hire you. I said, can I ask why? She said, well, 3 reasons. First of all, you're too technical. Secondly, she said, this job pays less than what you're making today. Thirdly, she says, we really prefer somebody with an MBA. I said, I will make you a deal. I will take that job for less money. I said, if we're here in a year, and if I've exceeded every one of your expectations in that year, and I don't care what the expectations are, but if I've exceeded them, you'll sponsor me for the MBA program. A year and a half later, I was enrolled in Northwestern's Kellogg Graduate School of Business as a corporate sponsor. The bottom line is, it wasn't based on my educational background. It wasn't based on where I went to school. It clearly wasn't based on my academic track record. It was based on doing what I said I would do. People often ask me about leadership. They want to talk about leadership, and that's something that I can talk about for days. But if you're going to boil it down to one fundamental core principle that I believed in since day one, it's I've seen people go through life with their jobs, just coming in, doing enough to get by, trying not to change the status quo, just fly below the radar screen, maybe nobody will notice them, and be able to do their jobs. I felt I really wanted to make a difference. And to make a difference, you got to be willing to make decisions. We are all going to make good decisions. We are all going to make bad decisions. That's just life. But the point of the matter is, if you want to make a difference in life, you got to be willing to stand up and take that challenge. And at the end of the day, if you can stand in the mirror, look at yourself and said, I made the best decision possible for the right reasons. Good things will happen, people will follow you, and you will be a leader. As one of the greatest leaders of all time, clearly within our generation said, Nelson Mandela, education is the most powerful weapon you can use to change the world. Now, you have a great responsibility as a graduate of WGU. You are now, and you will be, the brand of WGU. You will carry this in your professional career. You will carry it in your personal life. You will carry it in your community. And most importantly, you will carry this for the WGU students that follow you. WGU doesn't define you. You will define WGU. Take this responsibility seriously and lead the way. As the great Nelson Mandela also said, it always seems impossible until it's done. The fact that you had to work in many cases full-time, raise a family, be a primary caregiver, and yes, earn a college degree or advanced degree, you have endured and persevered more than any average college student to get your WGU degree. Therefore, by definition, in my opinion, you are already above average. Now go out and be great. It's your time.